So your primary issues with the terror zones, what would you say they are?
I don't like that they're telling me where I'm supposed to farm at. Like they're telling me this hour you have to go here. Well, I don't want to, you know? Yeah. So that was kind of always the thing with one of the things with Diablo 2. You know, you could sit right down, decide where you wanted to go. You click start, you click hell difficulty, you go into the game, you go to the waypoint, and you go to the place where you want to go, you know, instantly. Within 15 seconds of clicking the icon, you're doing what you want to do. Now it's like literally for the PTR, I'm going online. I'm like, oh, please don't be a shitty spot. Please don't be a shitty spot. Please. And I go on. I'm like, oh, frick. Like it's some place, you know, it's, I don't know, like the whole way going down to Mephisto or something where there's just like some zombies and there's terrorized dolls charging you all the time. And you're just like, oh my, like everything's spread out. The map's huge, but there's like, I don't know. And obviously you get a good reward at the bottom, I guess, Mephisto and the council and stuff. But like, I guess you could just run Mephisto like normal, terrorize Mephisto over and over again. But yeah, I hate that going online, like dreading playing the game. Like, am I going to have to play this game in this spot that they're making me play that I don't want to do? Like, am I really going to have to do this? Because that's going to be, and you could go I could go run the pits again or whatever, but that's not.
You're going to feel like you're missing out.
Well, it's like, it's not the point of this. Yeah, well, you would, hypothetically, I'm not a big, like, love leveling, but you're literally going to be falling behind. If those areas have higher monster levels, because if you're running the pits or something, the champions are TC, can drop TC 87 uniques. But if you're level 94 and they're like 2 levels higher than you, then just the regular monsters can drop TC at 87 uniques because they're going to be like level 90. If you're 95, they're going to be 97, the regular monsters in the area. So every single monster in the whole area could drop the best uniques in the game.
What if, say, you get to 99? Is there any reason to keep farming the terror zones at 99 over, say, the pit or the Chaos Sanctuary? Except for the fact that these charms aren't going to fall. But I think everyone's going to have the damn charms.
Yeah, I think so too.
Going to be just filled with them. Is there any reason as to why, like, you're going to have a higher chance of dropping materials? Not that anyone needs it because it kind of sucks, unfortunately. But
yeah, you just mean like rare uniques. Yeah, you're getting at D-Web, Griffins. It should
would they be more common?
They should be more common because, and the drop odds. I don't know if you ever looked at like Silas Spin's drop odds calculator and stuff. But and it doesn't apply 1-to-1 because I'm not really sure because you can't look at like the odds of dropping, Mang songs from like a monster that's not high enough level now to drop it. But
it'll show like the best place to get a certain item.
Yeah, but if you look at like
the earliest,
if you look at lower items like Shaco, if you look it up, like a champion, some zombie champion has like a 1 in 20,000 chance of dropping a Shaco. But if you look at the regular monster, they could probably drop it too, but it's like 1 in 280,000, right. Like some way high. I think it's going to end up being similar to that, where like Griffins, usually you could only get it from the 87 monsters, which in level 85 areas, the normal monster is only 85. So you can't get a Griffins
that's a great point.
Off of a regular zombie. But in the terror zones, you could get off of, it'll be a much lower percentage, but your group, every single monster you kill will have a small chance. And when you multiply that out, you killed 50,000 of these little monsters, even if it's 1 in a million chance. Normally you only kill like 8 champions in the pits, 8, or I think it's a max of 9 or is it up to 12 in the pits? I don't remember. But if you run a terrorized pits, even if it's 1 in 5 million chance from an individual monster, you're killing 100 or 200 monsters. So then you multiply that out, you actually have all the chance from the normal champions and those chances from all the other monsters. So I would think it's going to be, a way higher chance. Like there's going to be way more Griffins, way more D-Webs faster and stuff like that. I think, unless
I think you've answered my question. That's crazy because that sucks. Because
I could
really is always going to be better to farm the terror zones if that's the case.
I could be wrong. There's obviously a lot of things that are questions unanswered if that's really how it would be, because usually I did see. I do have a clip of a Crown of Ages dropping off of a regular monster. It was it was in the Stony Tombs, but you could see clear as day. It just dropped off of a regular monster.
Oh, wow.
So
in a terror zone.
Yeah, when the Stony Tombs was terrorized. So like, it definitely can happen, but I don't know the way that the odds will work, because like I said, usually you can't look up the odds for that because it never existed before. So like, I couldn't go on Silas Spin's drop odds calculator and look that up.